Hey everyone, welcome back to the C-Men podcast.
Starring
Kretin and starring.
Nathan.
All right. So everybody loved the last episode.
We got a lot of views. We got likes. We had people saying that they'd check in regularly.
Yeah, I mean, people loved the shorts. If you haven't looked at them yet, listen. We're on YouTube. The podcast is on YouTube. The podcast is on Spotify, and the podcast is
Apple Music
Apple
too?
Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcast.
I don't want to put it on anything else because I'm lazy as fuck. But we also have social medias now. They're all under the C-Men podcast.
We're active on TikTok too.
TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I think those are our main social medias.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're on those. We're posting TikToks.
Don't expect
posting
us
shorts.
on X. Don't.
Really don't. We will if we have to. If people want to interact with us enough. What?
We're not going to be happy about it.
We're not. If people want to interact with us enough, we might get an X account just to post little updates.
Don't you have to buy the blue check mark thing?
Yeah, you do.
Are we doing that?
Tell
Tell me we're not doing that.
we might. If we start making money, we will.
I don't want to do that.
I mean, it's not terrible.
How much is it?
Is it like $7? Or is it $5?
Isn't it a subscription too?
It's a subscription. I think you can buy it yearly though.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't. Anything from Twitter is
No.
horrible.
Honestly, it'd be cool to get a check mark on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think it's hard to get an Instagram. I think to get an Instagram check mark, you have to have an article written on you or something.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know how we'll be famous?
What?
We'll have one of those little Snapchat story things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, we get verified on Pornhub. You see, they got rid of all like the sexual assault videos, and then they
God.
flood in the C-Men podcast.
I remember I used to watch God of War gaming on there. Racing too.
Dude, I used to watch like Minecraft videos where the guy's parents are arguing in the background.
I think I remember those.
Yeah. But imagine like
I
you
wonder
log
where
on
they are now.
divorced.
Hopefully.
One's like 6 feet under, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The husband killed his wife.
Yeah.
But imagine you log on to Pornhub, right? Main screen, you just see like instead of like Brazzers is free, you see
Or
go
jerk
listen
bait.
or Jerkmate. You see go watch the C-Men podcast. Now exclusively streaming on Pornhub Live.
And follow our Patreon.
And go to Patreon, which that's a good lead in. We do have a Patreon now. And I'm not going to get too into it right now because there will be an ad segment whenever we inevitably fuck up this recording and I have to fill it in with an ad.
It's bound to happen.
It's bound to happen. But there will be a breakdown of everything you can get on our Patreon. We got 4 tiers filled with a variety of content featuring both me and Nathan.
Hi.
So I'm excited. We got a lot of stuff on there that I just like expressing my creativity somehow.
Yeah.
And I like doing stuff with my friend Nathan.
Hi. Again.
So it'll be a good time, definitely. But how's your week been?
Pretty good. I ate a lot. Slept a lot.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving happened, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Guess what? I wasn't invited to anybody's Thanksgiving. I didn't even go to my own. I wasn't invited. Isn't that fucking crazy? My whole family got together. I wasn't fucking invited.
Where were you?
Dude.
Basement?
No. Like, they all went to my great-aunt's house.
I got a story. Well, you go first.
They all went to my great-aunt's house, and nobody stopped to ask Kretin.
Actually?
Yes.
I thought you were kidding.
I wasn't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I ended up just going to see my girlfriend, which I'm happy with. But then she went out with her friend, which is okay. I told her she could. I was like, I'll come over. I'll work on I was working on the YouTube page, renaming everything and getting the profile picture right and uploading shorts. So I was like, I'll just work on that.
I
You
did
go ahead
nothing
and do what you want.
because I'm a parasite.
Yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm.
But what was it? My Uncle Steve.
Your gay uncle?
No, he died. He died.
Oh, yeah. Are you talking about the uncle that's the asshole?
No.
Not the mafia uncle.
No. Different one.
Oh, my God. You got a lot of uncles.
So this one, he came by to me in the line the other day when I was at the grocery store, and he asked me to come by for the Thanksgiving thing. And while I appreciate being invited, I knew it wasn't going to be good. And then later on, I found out from other family members. It turned into a huge argument. His wife said, "I'm about to throw this fucking turkey at you right now and kick you out of the house." And yeah,
He fucking kicked him out.
she was about to.
She was about to.
She was on the verge. She said she was going to throw the turkey across the room at him. What else? Just all kinds of drama. It was like a family feud. Everyone picked sides.
Steve Harvey was there.
You
what?
No, we're not wealthy
Naked
enough for that.
grandma. Oh my God.
No, but he did meth, so I mean, not Steve Harvey.
Not Steve. Well, he was a comedian before Family Feud. He
You
could have been
think?
doing meth. Did you not know that?
No.
He was a stand-up comedian.
Huh.
That's how most of them get hired, but we just never hear about their stand-ups like time. One of my
It could be for the best.
coworkers actually, like when Steve Harvey wasn't on Family Feud, was a smaller comedian. She went to see him and got a signed ticket stub from Steve Harvey because she was like, that little black man, he's
Is he a
gonna be
nice
big
guy?
with the nice mustache.
And the smooth bald head.
Oh, he wasn't bald yet, I don't think. He was probably like working like a low crop.
I was afraid you were gonna say low taper fade, but yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So I guess I know somebody who's met Steve Harvey.
Maybe one day we will.
Honestly, that'd be a dream guest on my podcast.
Maybe on episode 100.
On episode 100. Dude, we should have an episode where it's Family Feud. And we get Steve Harvey. Let me have Nathan come down the podium. Let me have Kretin. I asked 100 men,
God.
where do you want your wife to touch you after you edged? The penis. The penis, Steve.
God. Damn. Can we move on?
Move on? I mean, I guess we can. But yeah, I didn't do much on Thanksgiving. I didn't eat. I didn't get a chance to eat. I was working Thanksgiving Day, and then I didn't get invited anywhere, so I went to see my girlfriend, and I just slept at her house after editing.
Well, I'm sorry things didn't work out how you wanted them to. My family was together. It wasn't amazing. I had a plate, went to sleep.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't go to that one thing, did you?
No, the Friendsgiving got canceled. And I played Rust.
Can't trust YNs for nothing, can you?
No, you can. And they're older than me, so you'd think.
You'd think that they'd be more
Loving.
apt. That too.
Yeah, they don't love me. I don't know. I played Rust, so it was pretty awful.
Let me tell you something awful, though.
What?
I've never told you this, but, like, in the past, like, I think this was, like, 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving just on the highway, and I was, like, passing this guy that was in, like, the turning lane to turn, and then, like, I slow down because I think he's, like, really laid back, and I look over into the truck.
What, was he taking a nap?
He was jacking off.
What?
He had his hand in his
No
hand on his
way.
penis.
No
He
way.
was jacking off. I'm not kidding. He was reclined in his truck, jacking off, about to make a turn.
He's driving with one hand.
One
beating
hand.
Beating with the other.
Beating with the other.
When was this again?
Like 2 months ago.
Wow.
So it wasn't quite cold yet.
No?
He could probably still drive with his pants at his ankles. I'd be getting like a little bit chilly.
I'd be
right
worried
now.
if my belt got hooked around the brake and I couldn't stop. I mean,
Assumedly, if this is like a practice he's into, he wouldn't wear a belt. He
Good
knows he's
point.
going to take those pants off within a minute.
before we dive any deeper, please don't do this, Mance.
I don't do this?
I said, please don't do this. Anybody.
Oh. I mean, yeah, unless it's like the bang bus.
Unless you're a professional, like
Yeah.
Kretin says.
Yeah, unless you're like me, a professional driving gooner. You seen that one clip of that guy? It's like the driving crooner. He's like,
Crooner.
Don't look, you're going to ruin the illusion. And he's got like the hat and the cigar on the window, and he's doing this.
No.
Have you not seen that?
No, I have not
Instead
seen
of
that.
the driving crooner, it's the driving gooner.
I saw ones like where people would put, I don't know, like a sticker of Trump behind bars on their window. Is that what you mean? Like,
No. Do you not know Tim Robinson? He does sketch comedy.
no, I don't.
I think he should leave. You know that?
No.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
That's all right. But, you know, Nathan, something came to my attention recently.
Does that have to do with gooning in your car?
No.
Okay. Am I still gonna be interested?
Yes. You told me that you didn't like the podcast.
Oh crap.
You told me that. You said, I'm not proud of this. We talk too much about gooning.
We did.
Okay, why wouldn't you be proud about that, huh?
Talking about gooning isn't one of my passions. I've never felt fire in my belly when I talk about it, when I discuss it, or when I think
No,
about
you're
it.
supposed to feel it in your crotch, not your belly.
I think if you feel fire anywhere near your crotch, you have a problem, Kretin.
Oh, damn, I might have like fucking syphilis.
At least you're going out like Al Capone.
Yeah, I mean, assumedly. But funnily enough, you mentioning fire and me saying like fire in your crotch. Dude, I saw this ad. It was on my YouTube homepage, and I was just scrolling. I'm like, all right, I'm bored. I was doom scrolling, trying to find the perfect video to watch before I eat because,
Right.
you know, I'm
You
brain
gotta-
dead.
Yeah.
So I'm looking, and then this ad for these underwear that block 5G signals
You're
from your
kidding.
balls.
You're kidding.
It showed up.
What, are they lined with tinfoil?
I don't know. 1 second. I have the link on my phone if you'll give me just a second.
Do
It's
they
a
come in pairs
Kickstarter.
of two?
It's a Should
Sure.
we buy them? Dude, we get sponsored by them.
We could review them.
Dude, okay, they're
Pull it
called
up.
They're called the Cell Guard. I'll try to bring it up when I'm editing.
Pull it up, Jamie.
Right here. Look. Cell Guard underwear revolutionized. And they are specifically made. Okay. Here just
Do
for
they
the
have the cup
podcast.
that holds your testicles?
I'll read their story just to give a better podcast experience so you guys can see what we're seeing.
Thank you.
Over the past 40 years, the average testosterone levels in men have plummeted by 20%. A grandpa in the 1980s has more testosterone than the average 30-year-old today.
Oh my God.
And then they cite a source, so you know it must be true.
Which source is it?
Trevision et al. Period 2007. I don't know. I'm not going to click it. I don't care enough.
Yeah, you'll get a virus. Or it turns
Imagine a
on.
world where you can stay connected without compromising your health. That's why we created Cell Guard underwear, designed to protect your most sensitive areas from harmful radio frequency waves. The problem, with the increasing use of wireless devices, we're exposed to more radio frequency, RF waves, than
Like
ever
RFK.
before.
But no, it's cool.
Dude, the RFK waves. Dude, that's what they called the fucking election.
There was no waves.
They
there
were
was
waiting.
like maybe a little gentle stream.
You know that thing in like most elections where it's like the red, I don't know what it's exactly called, but it's like at the like early on in the election when they're counting not the big cities but like the small towns where there's mostly like conservative
Yeah.
and Republican, and they call it like the red mirage,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like half the country is just full red.
But it's just land, not people.
Yes. So imagine that, but it was RFK, and they call it the RFK wave. It's that one short period
RFK
in
is catching
Texas
waves.
whenever it was purple for RFK. Did you see that? I'm not kidding. It happened.
No, I didn't.
For a very short time, for like the first second Texas opened up in polling, RFK was winning in Texas.
I'm honestly surprised. I thought that'd be full of gun-toting Texas.
No, they
Texas
love
Trump
RFK
supporters.
there. They love their unpasteurized milk.
They just think he looks good shirtless.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'd vote for him.
But here, research suggests that prolonged exposure to RF waves can decrease testosterone levels
Okay.
and affect male fertility. I don't know if any of these sources are correct. They could just be bullshitting. I'm not take all this with a grain of salt. I don't actually know the effects of the only way I know the effects of radio waves are those like fucked up Facebook images of the baby like where half their face is a skeleton and it's like a
that's AI.
5G tower. No.
Oh yeah,
That
I
one
know
dude.
That. I know that.
It's not the AI. It's that one dude who actually has like brain worms, and he like actually has a mental illness that makes him make those Photoshop images. Remember the one where like, it's like Obama and then the baby?
And then the 666.
Yeah. It's like fucking crazy. As a concerned male, Continuing. As a concerned male, I wanted to find a way to protect my future family and the very thing that makes us men.
Just wearing those boxers is enough to make sure this guy stays a virgin for life.
Yeah. Cell guard, if a bitch pull down your like pants to like give you head and then she sees cell guard on the band of the underwear, she's like, all right, this motherfucker is not getting any head. He means business, and honestly, maybe I shouldn't take his virginity. It might be the last thing that, like, the last bastion keeping him together is the fact that he still has his manhood intact.
Some manhood being afraid of cell phone towers.
Yeah. But it says here that it's made from a special fabric that blocks up to 95% of RF waves. What about the other 5%?
Your balls are gone.
your balls are going to be shrivel up like a couple raisins.
And fall off. Or go back up and heal.
Dude. Dude, the RF waves are giving men pussies. Dude, within like a week of getting like RF waves, there's just, you don't got a dick and balls anymore.
There's nothing like ribs and RF wave pussy.
That RF wave pussy got me going crazy.
Ain't nothing like
Dude, it's no longer convex, it's just concave. There's a cavern down there. There's little mole people.
Keep reading.
Okay. Dude,
please.
What is it actually made of is the question.
Does it say?
I'm trying to find it.
No. Let me see.
No, wait. So, as I said, this is a Kickstarter, right? So
if I gave them money, they wouldn't even guarantee I get my boxes?
No, they'll give it to you. And let me tell you, they have tiers for their Kickstarter. And here,
does one come with the pouch for the testes?
Well, they all have testy pouches.
Thank God.
For the $25 tier, early bird tier, you get one pair of the Cell Guard underwear, and you get exclusive early access to one pair of Cell Guard classics at a discounted price. Early birds have the best worm, is what they say.
$25 for a pair of boxers.
Yeah. Well, also you get exclusive early access to any future boxers that come out.
Oh.
With a discounted price. Don't forget that.
Okay.
And then for $33, riding solo, receive one. Wait a minute. No, the $25 tier doesn't give you the underwear. They give you a discount on the underwear and news about the underwear. The $33 tier, you actually get a pair.
Like I'm paying for a monthly newspaper. I gotta pay for my monthly boxer subscription.
Yeah, exactly. And then for $90, right?
Go on.
There's the Tri-Guard. Good things come in 3.
Meaning 3?
Yes. Good things come in 3s. Receive 3 pairs.
Oh, okay.
And for $200, weekly armor plus 1. You get 8 pairs of Cell Guard underwear.
One for each day of the week, and if you got skid marks.
And their tagline?
God knows we have fans that need that.
We do. We know all of you have so many skid marks. So do we. Hey.
I don't.
We attract them. But let me tell you their tagline, Nathan. The thing that they're really using a lot in this that I haven't said yet.
Hit me.
Defend your manhood with confidence.
You know, they're not wrong about that.
I mean,
but wearing boxers that say Cell Guard on the band is not the answer.
Dude, I'd like fucking... You remember in like the Fred movie where Fred gets his underwear pulled up and put on a locker?
Yeah.
I'd do that to him.
I'd take him.
I'm like, maybe you can guard from a fucking cell tower, but not my fucking hands, pussy. I'd be like an 80s bully. I'd shove him in a locker.
The only thing I can think of is maybe you start selling them at prisons. You know, someone rips down your joggers. They see Cell Guard.
It's like Cell Guard. That's good. That's actually maybe. That might be the...
Like the chips, the whole shebang. I love those.
You know, I didn't tell you this before, Nathan, but I looked at our analytics and we're really popular in maximum security prisons.
I wonder why. If we started this sooner... Ted Kaczynski he would have loved us.
He would have. Maybe he wouldn't have died.
No, it would have made the cancer come faster. This is horrible.
Hey, he would have been like, finally, put me out of my misery.
No misery on the C
Men.
podcast.
Yep. And you know, what's more about semen? I mean, men.
Hyphen.
Have you ever watched a Goofy movie?
Who?
A Goofy movie. The Disney movie?
I saw little parts where it was like him training as Rocky.
Yeah, it's a Goofy movie, too. That's an extremely Goofy movie. Okay.
Mm.
I'm going to set the stage for you because this is one of my favorite movies. Like, no joke.
Okay.
So, somewhere near the end of the movie, Max, which is Goofy's son, and Goofy are floating on their car down a river. And it's like a bonding moment. They're like, nobody else but you. It's a musical.
Okay.
And they're like bonding as father and son. They're finally connecting.
Right.
And Goofy takes his shoes off because they're floating down a river. And he goes, you know what? He dips his foot in the water and then he brings it back out. There's 5 big old fish on all 5 of his little toes. And hear me out. We do that. We stick our cocks in the water.
I don't want a fish giving me a fish job.
A fish job? A trap job?
Oh.
Dude, it like
I'm going to take you to Piranha Pond
the piranha pond. Yeah?
where they got snapping turtles.
You're going to take me to Skinhead Creek?
Oh, God.
When I-
Don't mention Skinhead
When
Creek.
I
We just
went to
through
pick
hell.
up Nathan, we had to get detoured on our regular route that we take to get to where we record our podcast. And they were like, all right, so you're going to want to
Shit.
go down Skinhead Creek. They're going to want to go down OJ Road and then come back on White Sulphur Road.
It's not really called Skinhead Creek, but people around there have called it that for the less than favorable people.
Yeah. It actually wasn't called White Sulphur Road. It was called White Phosphorus Road.
Hey, with the fire that happened, those 2 cars,
Yes, dude. It was a head-on collision.
they're dead.
They are fucking,
They're
I
gone.
promise you, they are
Oh,
like
rest in peace.
dead. R.I.P. It was kind of sad
Yeah.
to go by. But you got anything else to talk about? I'm
It was-
sure you.
It was bad. It was sad. I mean, you look, the whole front end is gone.
Oh my God. You're making me remember it.
Moving on.
Yeah, you got anything to bring up?
Drive safely. Especially now during the holidays. Deer out. Icy winter.
Especially during rut. Deer are
rut?
out.
Sounds like cuffing season.
That rut is cuffing season for deer.
I hate cuffing season.
Yeah, I know. It's 'cause you're gay.
Okay, I'm not gay. I just hate cuffing season.
Mhm.
Buddy.
Okay. Whatever. On the topic of gays,
You didn't know.
we really worked hard after last episode to get sponsored by Lilo, the sex toy company, and they didn't get back to me.
They didn't?
No. They said they'd respond to me if they thought we were a good fit, and I guess they didn't.
We're too good for them.
We
They
are.
knew it. They didn't want us to get too popular and leave them behind. We'd go for that evil dragon thing.
Bad dragon.
Bad dragon.
Yeah. Which, listen, my dream is still to get sponsored by a sex toy company.
It's not my dream, but I think it'd be really, really cool.
It would be.
I could use college money.
Real shit. I want to get sponsored by, like, Lovin's.
Lovin's?
Lovin's is another sex toy company. They
you know these
kind
by
of...
heart. No offense.
What?
Love you.
What'd you say?
You know these by heart. No offense. I love you.
I do know them by heart. 'Cause I'm versed, Nathan. I really try.
You don't try. You do.
I do. Thank you. But I want to get sponsored by Lovin's because I think it'd be so funny. I don't know if this is too far, but to have an episode where, no joke, I'm getting controlled.
I would never control him. I won't.
I didn't say you're controlling me.
Oh, yeah. Flip it around on me.
What do you mean? I never said you were going to be controlling me.
Good, because I don't want to.
Okay, then. I didn't say you were going to.
But who would?
Them, the company. They control me. Not even as like a full episode. Just like for an ad read, I'm getting controlled.
You'd last 15 minutes. Now today on our next
Oh.
oh,
All right, now we're redoing bits because we did this on the first one.
we did.
Yes. Did you forget?
I
I literally
forget a lot.
went for like 5 minutes about how I'd be vibrating and gyrating for the entirety of the episode.
We could always just make this one a little bit extra long.
Yeah, I
Skip
mean,
it if you don't like hearing about this.
yeah. But listen, do you want to bring it up? You thought of a revolutionary idea for the Seamen podcast. We would start our own pharmaceutical product.
What was it called?
If you need me to help you, I can.
I remember what it was.
It's a boner pill.
Oh yeah, the black pill.
The black pill.
I thought you meant the other stuff.
No.
Like no, yeah, you get it. The black pill, the new boner pill. It will be approved by the FDA. We guarantee it's gonna be a multivitamin. That's all it will be.
Listen, the thing about the black pill, right? It makes your penis bigger. 5-fold, tenfold.
It helps you with regeneration,
Yes.
rejuvenation, and vigor.
You guys ever seen those Pornhub ads? That's like Semen Axe, and it's like a little banjo in the background, and they're like coming loads. It's like you're gonna be like that, but instead of like loads, you will no joke every single time you come, 5 gallons.
I think that would kill a man.
No. They are producing it at a rapid rate. We're going to be at the fucking tip of this shit.
Sounds like a damn
Literally.
bile titan from Helldivers too.
Literally and figuratively, we're going to be at the tip of this. We are going to make semen production go up.
Seamen podcast toys, supplements, and garments.
Ooh. Cell Guard, Lovance, and the Black Pill. Specifically, we're going to have to get in touch with those rhino pill people.
I don't think you can. I
Or we
think they're overseas.
I think they are. We can get in touch with Semen X, the people we were talking about earlier that help with the semen production. You don't know Semen X?
I don't know Seamen.
I was just talking about them. They have those Pornhub ads where it's just like, before taking Semen X, you've got tiny little baby loads. Ooh, little cum. And then after
Magnesium
taking
works
Semen X,
wonders, by the way. Don't trust them.
after taking Semen X,
Calcium,
you're coming
magnesium,
buckets.
zinc. Zinc is a big one, everyone out there.
Yeah?
I'm a bit of a health nut. I should know what does what when it comes to that, but magnesium and
Hey.
zinc.
You're a health nut, and you know a thing or two about a healthy nut.
Damn right I do.
I mean, he takes pride in his nut.
I wouldn't say pride, but I know how to get it done.
I mean, trust me, people. As Nathan's best friend and lover,
He's lying.
I know a thing or two about him getting it done.
Keep this up. I'm going to be done early.
Yeah? You're going to finish?
Next topic after the black pill.
After the Black Pill. Dude, did you listen to the new Kendrick album?
No, I don't listen to Kendrick.
You don't like Kendrick?
I didn't say that. I'm not a Drake supporter. I don't like Drake.
Did you really not listen to the new Kendrick album?
No, I didn't.
Let me tell you. I'm going to have... This is a controversial thing to say.
What did he say? He was going to throw a baby out the window?
No. Like, I think
Oh,
the
no.
album is not that good.
So you're a Drake fan.
No, I never said that. Listen, I like Passion Fruit. It's a good song. I like Sicko Mode. When Drake comes in on Sicko Mode.
They collabed?
You didn't know that Drake was on Sicko Mode with Travis Scott? I did half a Zen, 13 hours to a land. You know that?
No.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry.
But Kendrick's album, let me tell you, I love Kendrick. I've been a Kendrick fan for like 6 years now.
Not a Drake fan though?
I was a Drake
You
fan.
might have loved Drake. He
I
loved
loved-
me. I was at the party.
Listen, I was... Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on.
I was a day one Drake hater. I'm not kidding.
When did you start hating Drake?
Literally, I found out that somebody I knew like listened to Drake, and they're like, "Yeah, he's like a real rapper." I'm like, "No, the fuck, he's not. He's a good vocalist. He's really good at songs like Passion Fruit. I hate when he does like this rap shit."
Who was that? Who was in that one group? What was it? Was Fellas with Attitude?
You mean like Ice Cube? Eazy-E?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
Those were real rappers back then.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I do miss hip hop of the 80s. Salt and pepper. That's where it was at. Salt and pepper.
But I like Drake when he does songs like Passion Fruit. You know Poetic Justice with Drake and Kendrick?
I think I've heard that before.
It's a good song. I love Drake when he's more sing-songy, not like Knife Talk, for example.
Yeah.
But off the topic of me being a day one Drake hater, the new Kendrick album was pretty mid. All the songs, I feel like, except for a few, sounded the same. Sorry. That sound you heard was him leaving a streak in his underwear, a streak in his cell guard underwear.
Don't listen to him.
I mean,
and we haven't even reviewed them yet.
I'm sorry. We're going to get a sponsor for next episode.
Wait,
Cell
are they
Guard.
machine washable?
We'll find out from them. We'll get on a
Okay.
call with the Cell Guard people.
We'll make it for a short.
A Cell Guard short? That'd be great. That's actually not a bad idea.
I do stuff too.
But let's see. Yeah, the Kendrick album was mid. Hella mid. I didn't like it. I thought it was definitely an okay album, but it was nothing to say like this is the greatest album of all time. This is a amazing album. I don't think it was. A lot of the songs sounded too similar to me. It just wasn't like the kind of Kendrick that I came to love, which
I miss
is like
the old Kendrick.
Yeah. I mean, I really do like To Pimp a Butterfly. I think it's a good album.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It's like I love that album. And there were a few songs on, I think it's called GNX, that I kind of liked. But besides that, it was kind of mid.
Mm-hmm.
And since you didn't really listen to it, I'm not going to go in depth on how I feel about it because it's kind of like a one-sided conversation.
I understand.
But, I'll talk about something else that I did to you the other day.
To
I
me?
straight butt-mogged you.
Oh.
Oh,
You want to go in depth on that for the fans?
yeah. You see, we were
I
driving.
thigh-mog him every day.
You do not thigh-mog me.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, dude, look at this. This
You know
is
the
muscle.
problem with this? You know the problem with this?
What?
Every single day we go and see our girlfriends and they butt and thigh-mog us all the time.
You didn't have to bring that up.
We will forever.
I'm doing
butt
my
and
legs.
thigh-mog.
I'm hitting legs. My
Yeah.
ass will
Well,
grow.
guess what?
What?
Your girlfriend will never not butt and thigh-mog you.
She will when I can crush a wire.
But you know what
with
you
my
can do?
thighs.
You know what you can outdo your girlfriend with?
What?
Porn mogger.
What?
Goon mogger.
Hell no.
You gotta goon mog your
I'm not.
girlfriend.
No.
Goon more than her. Yes. It's the one thing you might be able to get a head start in. You've been gooning since
I'm
day
taller
one.
than
you
her.
told me.
My ass is gonna be huge and muscular. I'm gonna
It's
be able to
strange.
walk up to like a wall and take a bite out of it with my glutes.
The thing is, it's strange how like you're like, oh, I'd never goon. I've never done that a day in my life. When you have told me you're a day one gooner.
Don't
you
listen
came
to
out of the
him.
womb goon. Hey, you were in that womb gooning.
God.
You're like
I don't goon where I eat.
You
and
were,
I don't
like-
goon. Period.
on like your birthday, they like peeked in there. They peeked in there, and they were like, "Oh no, give him 5 more
Lies.
minutes. He's gooning." That's what they had to say. That's what the doctors had to say. They're like, 5 more minutes. He's gooning. And you
And now you're doing the Trump voice.
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Let Nathan stay in the womb.
On that note, which president would goon? I feel like it'd be my all-time favorite, Richard Nixon.
Richard Nixon was a gooner.
I bet he was.
Trump's a
Those
gooner.
4 fingers.
Dude, you
The
got-
4-finger death grip.
Listen, you have to understand, Nathan. Trump is legitimately a gooner.
Word?
Yes. Wasn't he like, he has felony charges for this, right? Soliciting a prostitute, right?
Documents. Maybe they're like how to goon better. CIA top level.
The CIA had to hide Trump's gooning documents.
Didn't they make a document talking about apparently what the universe looks like? It wouldn't be that far fetched if they went into gooning.
Like they zoom out of the photo and it's just the really big, it just says goon in letters. The universe is just the
Solar systems, planets, and stars.
The solar system's planets and stars makes up the word goon. Imagine. You know what that'd mean, right? The meaning of life
Goon.
is to goon.
I bet that guy on our last podcast knew the meaning all along. He was doing it at work.
You know, I kind of think about that sometimes. Maybe he's happier than we ever will be.
Or maybe he's so sad to the point where he has to live out a perverse fantasy at work where everyone's just trying to get by and not starve to death.
I mean, exactly. It's like two sides of the same coin, right? It's like on one end, it's like he's just delving into his most primal urges, you know? He's just giving in and just living in the moment. Just gooning.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
All right, imagine you drive a taxi. You let in a guy one day, and he just starts... He starts going at it. Are you going to be mad? Because I damn well would be.
Well,
or what if you got a co-pilot with you who helps you navigate? Say this is like the 70s. He's got a map. You're the co-pilot. Someone comes in there gooning. I think I'd be mad. Would you not?
I'd only be mad if he got cum on the map. It'd mess up for like future travels.
People are just trying to get by, and he's in there beating what he's got.
You understand? He's also getting by.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Because, once again, there's two sides. You didn't let me finish that.
I won't let you finish on the topic of gooning.
Either he is loving his life fully, just living out his primal urges, just giving in, gooning all the time. He has no thoughts except for to goon, right? Which that is what gooning is. It's removing all thoughts and just masturbating. Or he wants to kill himself every second of the day, and the only way to avoid that is to masturbate.
Have you heard of self-sabotage, where people, they know something bad will happen if they do it, and they still do it just because different reasons, like some people might do it because they want it to go wrong and they want pity? What if he's trying to get fired?
The only self thing I know is self-sucking. Do you know about self-sucking?
Do we have to go into this one?
Well, I'm sure growing up, you have a dad that was alive in the 80s, 70s, you know?
Oh, yeah, my dad still wears his coke nail.
Did you hear from your parent that Marilyn Manson removed 2 of his ribs to suck himself off?
I did.
I'm glad we both share that experience, because my dad on multiple occasions brought up that Marilyn Manson.
In shock and awe, like, you know that man right there? That man did the inevitable.
He sucked himself off. And let me tell you, people, you don't need to remove 2 ribs. You can get there.
And to think he doesn't even do yoga. I do yoga. I've never tried to do that, but I mean, like, downward dog.
Okay, you're fucking with me. You've never tried to suck yourself off.
I've done yoga.
Be real with me. This is a podcast. Nobody knows who you are. Have you tried to suck yourself off?
I bent over one time, just a little. I hurt my back so bad I had to sit straight. I never tried it again. I didn't try it. I just wanted to see how close I could get.
All right, Nathan, is this a safe space?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I've done it.
How?
Sometimes I surprise myself. I am like nimble sometimes.
Sometimes?
Sometimes. And
is there plaque on your bones and sometimes it falls off?
Yeah. No, like nowadays I have a bad back. But like,
I wonder why. I'm sorry.
When I was at the height of my puberty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which, listen, let's not be shy here, guys. You're going through puberty. You were fucking horny. You were trying anything to get that little penis sucked.
He still is.
No, I don't.
I'm kidding. I love you.
But
not like that.
I got there. I was sitting on the toilet.
The toilet.
The toilet. Listen, for some reason on the toilet, I was in the perfect angle to be able to reach down there, cup my lips around the tip of my penis. And then, after that, I was never able to get there again.
God teased you. No, I think
he blessed me.
You sure it wasn't a curse?
He laid his hand on
me. He blessed you one time, and you will never get there again. Never.
Well, here's the real question.
No matter what.
Was that God?
Or Satan?
Or
Buddha?
Or who's that black man with the big head?
Yakub.
It was Yakub.
Oh my God, he was blessed.
I was blessed.
You know he created white people,
I know.
Right?
I was blessed.
Wow.
He created the right devil. The white devil.
The white devil.
Yeah. El Blanco Diablo. It's amazing. Oh my God. I think it was Allah though.
What does Yakub and Allah tie together? We'll figure that out next time. What do you think?
Isn't it like Islam and the Nation of Islam?
I don't know.
They're 2 different things. I know that. I'm pretty sure. I might just be a white guy mansplaining something.
You're pretty fly for a white guy.
Thank you.
No problem.
I try to be well informed because I actually am. I'm interested in this kind of thing. You know.
I try to stay well informed, but I feel like at this point everything's just so full of hate. I have to look up everything and sit there for an hour just to see if it's true or not.
Yeah.
And that leads me to something else and
But
something else.
I'm
and
pretty
something
sure
else.
it's like Islam and the Nation of Islam. I think they're two different things. But yeah. Maybe we do the Yakub episode. We invite him on.
The Yakub episode. We summon him.
We summon him. Hey, he created us. Maybe he'll allow him.
I think he hates us.
I think once in like every white man's lifetime, he gets one invite. He's able to invite Yakub one time to anything.
One invite of any entity.
No, just Yakub.
Oh.
God doesn't answer to us. Only Yakub. Imagine
You're
that.
gonna get strike down, bro.
How am I gonna get strike down?
I don't know.
What am I gonna get strike down? The NRA?
IRS, maybe.
Maybe the IRA.
The IRA?
Yeah, they're gonna come for me. I don't think they like Yakub.
They're not that bad of people, but no, they wouldn't.
Yes, they are.
What do you mean?
They are terrible.
What have they done?
I'm not gonna get into it.
Oh, yeah. Play the safe route. Make me
Of
look
course
bad.
I'm going to play the safe route. It's the Irish Republican Army. They are not good people. Yes, I don't care, Nathan.
You know what? I think Kretin, for the most part, is right. We shouldn't get into this because it'll be a big discussion and we have funnier, more lighthearted things to talk about.
Yeah, because
We're
Nathan,
already at 45 minutes.
Yeah, we talked for 15 minutes beforehand before we recorded.
Oh, we did. We started at 3.
No, we started a while ago, and then we started actually recording around 10 minutes.
I swear it was 3.
Mm-mm. We would have started around 3:17 or something.
Okay, moving on. Should I bring up some of my topics?
Sure, go ahead.
Santa Squatch, discounts from Dr. Squatch. We just really want to sponsor. Same with Raid Shadow Legends, please. Have you seen that Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight?
Okay, listen. We're a little bit late on this, but it was so fucking rigged.
It was so bad. It was horrible. They didn't even make it look good.
Dude, Mike
Jake-
Tyson
Isn't
is...
Jake Paul supposed to be like somewhat of an actor, like maybe B tier, B
Well,
minus?
you remember, I don't know if you know this. Did you watch Disney Channel? Did you watch Disney XD?
Yeah, I watched Pickle and Peanut.
Did you watch Bizarrevark?
Pizzardvark?
Jake Paul was a Disney Channel actor. He was
What?
on a show on Disney XD called Bizarrevark.
What did they do?
It was like faux YouTube, like fake YouTube creators. And Jake Paul was a YouTuber. Or like they call them like GooTubers or something. I don't know.
Goontubers?
No.
I can get behind this.
Yeah, maybe. Dude,
I mean, I can't. Ew, disgusting.
we could be at the forefront. GoonTube.
Goontube.
What do you think?
I mean, it definitely needs work. We'll put a pin in it.
Okay. But Jake Paul was on Bizarrevark. So yeah, he is kind of a B tier actor.
B minus, C
B
plus.
minus. C plus. Maybe F. F tier actor.
F tier actor.
Are we talking about like actual skill or are we talking about like
both known
popularity?
and skill?
Well, if we're talking about tiers, he's like actually probably like a C tier, B tier actor. He's a Disney Channel star.
Good point. But I mean, I didn't know about. Then again, I do live under a rock.
I mean,
Better
that's
than
true.
Iraq.
He lives under Iraq.
I live in hell.
But no, that fight fucking sucked.
Didn't he only land? Mike Tyson. I mean, didn't he only land like what 3 to 5 hits?
Yeah.
Or-
And
Maybe I'm underestimating. It might have been like 15, but still.
he didn't land very much. After that first round, he was kind of winded, which I can't tell. In that first round, he was fucking on fire.
When he actually goes balls to the wall, real Mike Tyson testes, he goes crazy. He trains like an animal. He talks about the gods of war.
He talks about Yakub.
He probably does when no one's looking. Off the records.
And he wears his cell guard underwear.
How else would he stay so
You remember,
masculine?
you remember
strong,
that?
and
You remember
fast?
that thong he had on at the weigh-in? That was actually Cell Guard sponsored. He didn't want to get any fight. If he lost,
Cell guard unreleased.
no, wait. Here's a hypothesis, right? he looked really good at that weigh-in, right?
Yeah.
What if, because he wasn't wearing cell guard underwear, all those 5G rays from all those phones looking at him went straight to his nuts?
You really think? What if it wasn't rigged? What if he was sabotaged by hundreds of quote-unquote fans? What if?
I mean, that could be the case.
But about the whole fight and sabotage, my little brother actually pulled up. I think it was like maybe 5 or 6 hours before the fight, the script, and then the entire time my dad's sitting there, 70s baby. Mike Tyson's everything to him. He's saying, yeah, go whoop his ass, my little brother. Left hook here, bringing back from the old memories. Next, he's going to dodge to the right, do a slide. He's going to spin here, move a kick there. Not a kick, but you get what I mean. He was basically narrating the entire thing from the script.
You know what, Nathan?
He needed cell guard underwear?
He needed cell guard underwear. I think that would have won him the fight.
I think that'd make me a better person.
Cell guard underwear.
It'd keep me sitting
We're giving
still.
him a lot of promo. We better get fucking sponsored.
Christ, we will. Okay. Do you suffer from low testosterone, shriveled up nuts, and stark?
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Do you suffer from low testosterone, tiny balls, a very shriveled up sack?
Listen, let me tell you, I do, and I'm sure you do too.
I don't.
Okay. But listen, 5G towers, they're bad. Terrible.
Even worse than the 4G towers. Twice
Oh.
the power and 3 times less the ball strength.
And listen, sometime soon, they're going to have 6G towers, and you want to be protected against those towers. And listen, you might have heard cell guard underwear. They protect your crotch, but we don't think that's good enough.
You see, they can get into your body, the radio waves from the 6, 5, and so on towers.
They don't just target your cock. They target everything, and they can bleed straight through your cock through your bloodstream.
They'll make you rot from the inside out. That's why we've patented
The Cell Guard penis supplements.
take just one supplement of these every week or more if you'd like to buy a lot of these, and you will be certified safe from all 5G and up towers.
It's a certified hood classic.
Known all around the block, mainly around nursing homes for the older men.
And here's a quote from our top supporter, Chief Keef.
Man, I tried CellGuard because everyone is always pointing their phones, or as I like to call them, 5G amplifiers, at me. But since I got CellGuard penis supplements, my penis stopped rotting away and came back to full form. They love Sosa now. Thanks, CellGuard.
If that doesn't sell you, what will? Now go now to cellguardpenissupplements.com and get your penis protected.
And for just $5 more, you can get CellGuard Plus to protect every part of your body from the cancerous 5 and up G towers.
It's also a subscription, you motherfuckers. Thank you to CellGuard penis supplements. Like with the fight. I saw a clip. Was Trump at that fight, or was he at like a random MMA fight? I couldn't.
I don't think.
I think it was an MMA
fight. If he was
fight.
there, he would have used that for some credit.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was seen later at an MMA fight. Because I don't know if you saw, but Trump was there just watching the fight, and then Elon was like this.
Doing his little X jump.
No, he was just sitting there
I
next
did
to
that
him.
for you. I did the X jump for you.
You did. You did. But the thing about it is, Elon's right there next to Trump at this MMA fight, I think.
Right.
And Elon's like looking at his phone, and then he'll like nudge Trump and then show him his phone, and you can see in the side of the video, it's on X. And he's just showing him a little funny meme on X, and then Trump goes, oh, yeah,
Gives him
whatever.
the little nod like a little kid. Yeah.
I
Leave me
think
the fuck
Trump
alone.
wants to fucking kill Elon.
Dude, if Trump gets the CIA on Elon, that's going to be the funniest shit ever.
The thing is, like, Trump, I think, got Elon, right?
Right.
Like, he was like, oh, yeah, we're going to get X. We gotta get a lot of publicity on Twitter. Sorry, X.
X. We don't want to get sued.
And then after all
Elon.
this, he's like, now I got a fucking, like, dog follow me around going, Mr. Trump, look at the funny X meme.
Mr. Trump, look at this. Wait. Wait.
Look, he does. Look, I'm going to jump in an X. For you. For you, Trump. For you. It's all for you.
Dude, I bet you he gets cucked so hard.
It's like Elon or Trump?
Both. I mean, obviously both. No, have you seen the way Melania looks at Justin Trudeau? Have you seen? You
No,
haven't?
I haven't. Did she look at him like seductively?
Like, I wish I had you.
Listen, the thing is, if Justin Trudeau hadn't done blackface that one time, maybe I'd be like that too.
Maybe.
Because listen, he's an attractive guy.
He looks like Fidel Castro when he was young.
I think Justin Trudeau's an attractive dude.
Too bad he's Canadian.
Yeah.
Really takes the soul out of it.
You hose teaser from Saskatchewan.
What are you talking about, buddy?
What you talking about? But back on
lost
Trump.
half our followers.
Back on Trump.
Christ.
Dude, do you remember the Disney Channel show Corey in the House?
I do remember Corey in the House. What are you getting at here?
I like to imagine that Elon is like Corey. Because
Corey, I remember it now. I remember
Corey is like the son of the chef, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, he's not like the son of the president. He's the son of the chef in the White House. I imagine like that Elon acts like Corey, like running around the White House having all this fun, and then Trump's like,
dude, I bet he goes crazy with the Coke button.
"Give me Coke. I need Coke." He's like,
I bet he always tries to bang everybody there. Doesn't he have like 20 kids?
And they all hate him.
I would too.
I absolutely. He
Who's
looks
your
like a
dad?
little gremlin.
Elon Musk. Is he there in your life?
No.
What do you think?
He talks shit about me on X. It's like crazy. And his ex-wife, I don't think she hates him, but she does not approve of his new term.
Wait, Elon?
Yeah.
Elon has a wife?
He had a wife,
Oh.
Grimes. You don't know her?
Nope. The only Grimes I know is Rick Grimes. Ricky Dicky Doo Grimes.
Ricky Dicky Doodah.
What are you looking for? Stuff.
Stuff.
Thanks. My little brother does that better. Way better.
But
moving on.
Legitimately, like, Elon must be running around there. He's like, Mr. Trump, can I see the neutral one codes?
No, Elon. Not right now.
No, Elon.
Daddy's busy.
Elon, Daddy's a little busy right now. Listen, little kitten. Okay. Little Elon kitten, my Elon kitty. Not right now.
Should I buy Discord? You'll fuck it up.
You'll fuck it up, Elon. You'll fuck it up.
Oh, okay.
Elon,
Sorry,
you'll
Trump.
charge for a yearly subscription. Don't you dare boost Thug Shaker Central.
Little Elon kitten. I don't want you to be sad over there sitting in the corner. Do a little jump for me. Do a Trump for daddy. Yes. Do the little X. Oh.
Meet that Trump, I'm doing an X.
Oh. And I'm pretending to eat a corn dog with this microphone.
Oh, yes, it's definitely a corn dog. Not a penis. I'm not gay.
Why would you think that? Trump
I
isn't
definitely
gay.
didn't say at one of my rallies. That's a very hot man over there. I'd kiss him.
Did he?
Listen, in post, I'm going to put the clip if I can find it, but I swear there's a clip where Trump is at a rally very early on this year, and he's like, listen, a lot of beautiful men in the crowd, a lot of beautiful women, a lot of beautiful men. I'd kiss them. If I was a woman, I'd kiss them.
That sounds about right, actually.
He said something
that sounds
like
like
that.
Trump.
It does.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Remember when he was talking about there's my African friend down there.
No, I don't.
I might have.
I remember when he said,
I'm sorry.
oh, you nicked my ear.
He said that?
No.
No.
But he keeps doing this thing where he goes, he'll like cover his ear and then he'll go, they missed me.
Motion.
No, they missed me. Killed 3 people in the crowd, but they were just my little
But
supporters.
you can't touch Trump.
But you can't touch
30 felonies proves that.
You can't touch Trump's rump.
I would.
Oh, dude, he's caked up. You remember that video, that photo in like 2016 where he's walking up the steps?
Of course he's caked up.
You remember that when he was walking up those steps though, and he has that big fat ass?
Someone told me that's a diaper. I don't want to believe that. I want to
don't
believe my
either.
president has a big butt.
Listen, if he's
RFK
gonna,
would.
it seems like there's nothing's gonna be overturned. He's gonna be the president unless somehow he gets arrested with
30
those 30 felonies.
Oh yeah, you're guilty. What are you gonna do to me?
I
Make
can
you
pardon
president.
myself. No, but if
Can
he
I buy
doesn't,
the prison.
with how things are looking, I guess he's gonna be my president, and I want my president at the very least. to be caked up.
Yeah, but I want it to be muscle cake, not meat cake. I want to touch it, and I want my finger to just tense up. Like,
Dude, were you the one guy who turned Texas purple for RFK? You went down there, put in a fake ballot, hoped it worked?
I got a few friends from Philly to help me out, too. We all put on VPN and said we were from Texas.
Okay.
Don't mess with Texas.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure. Hey,
Yeah.
I respect that. I respect the hell out of that. Hey, shake my hand for that shit.
I don't.
Okay, all right. Listen, I don't know where we're at in the podcast because we fucked up the recording. And we're going to have to cut out quite a few things, put in a couple ad breaks.
We love you guys, though.
We love you guys, though. And we are completely fine with potentially going over time if we have to. But, we're about to this point. Let's just fucking talk about it. It is time for What in the World is Happening.
My favorite segment. I'm done.
What is happening in... I have no clue where the fuck this is. Where is this? This is like in the Netherlands.
Yeah. I don't mean that. I love Europe.
I think this is the Netherlands. We'll go.
Is the Netherlands in Europe?
It's Dutch. I think it's in Europe. Okay. What in the world is happening in the Netherlands?
Mm-hmm.
The Netherlands. Sorry.
Right.
Here's the headline. You'll get a kick out of this. Police find 2-kilogram garden gnome made entirely of MDMA.
What?
Yes.
Like the stuff at Diddy's party.
Yep.
Wait,
Was it at Diddy's party?
the baby oil, was that MDMA?
No, I don't think so.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
It was something.
2 kilo gnome. Was he on the front yard or was he in someone's bedroom? And every time they wanted to trip out, they'd lick him.
Dude, lick him head to toe. Hey, Bobby, get me the MDMA gnome.
I'm tripping balls, man.
Dude, this is crazy. Best idea we ever had. The MDMA gnome. They could sell
Like the
those.
salt rock lamp.
The Netherlands isn't.
I used to lick that. I was a dumbass.
What's that one place where like drugs are legal and prostitution's legal? It's not the Netherlands. What is it?
I don't know. Mexico?
Is it the Netherlands?
I don't think so.
I don't know. It's not like all drugs are legal, but like a lot of shit's legal there. We'll talk about the garden gnome made of MDMA, which I believe is methyl dioxymethamphetamine.
I can pull it up.
Is MDMA methyl dioxymethamphetamine? Give me a second. I'll start reading while he says that, and he'll jump in.
A stimulant, psychedelic.
Well, what's the full name? MDMA full name.
Methyl dioxymethamphetamine.
Hey, I was right.
Damn, so it's like really close to meth. I don't know. I've heard some drugs really good, and then you mirror it, and they're horrible.
Yeah. Okay. But we know that drugs come in many shapes and sizes.
Look at what it's called. Look at what it's called.
Pingus. They call it pingus.
They call it pingers.
Dude, I love pingus.
Pingus. Moving on.
Do you know the original clip Pingus is from?
What?
It's from the Sonic show. It's
I thought
from
it
the
was
Adventures
Mario.
of Sonic. No, it's from the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's when Dr. Robotnik goes, Snooping as usual. He says snooping as usual.
Snoopingas?
Yeah,
Usual.
it's funny. But we know that drugs come in many shapes and sizes, but every now and again, we come across something extraordinary.
A gnome.
The Dongemund police said
What?
about...
What?
Apparently, this is in Dongemund, Netherlands.
Let me read it.
Dongemund.
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 No.
Police
Oh.
said about finding a garden gnome made entirely of MDMA.
I want to know who tipped them off.
And here's the quote they said. The gnome himself was visibly shocked by it.
What?
The Dongemund police found the gnome among a large batch of drugs seized in the area because the little statue weighed nearly 2 kilograms.
Which is about 4.4 pounds for America.
Yeah. It is 2.2. 4.4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. This guy's a little math whiz. My little math whiz.
He loves me. We play DayZ. That's how we know.
Yep. No, we played we played Drug Dealer Simulator.
You played Drug Dealer Simulator. I played DayZ.
Yeah, you're right. Investigators decided to get it tested. They found that the little statue was made entirely of MDMA.
Who tipped them off?
I guess apparently they found it in like a big drug stash.
They just found the little gnome on top. They had a rookie go,
You
hey,
remember?
lick that.
Do you remember like, you ever like in? Do you ever watch Over the Hedge?
Yeah, with the raccoon, the evil raccoon.
Do you remember the bear's cave with that giant pile of snacks?
Yeah.
On top of this pile of drugs is just one little garden gnome at the top, like those bottles of like that canister of chips in Over the Hedge, and they're like, I need the little gnome.
And is that how he starts hibernation? He takes a big lick of that, goes,
And he goes slump.
I would
The police didn't say exactly where and when the drug bust was made. The Dongmen police-based team covers the municipalities of Oosterhout, Geertrudenberg, Dremelin, and Altena. And that's the story. But listen, it's your time. What's your segment called? Do you remember what it's called? You come up with an idea? Listen, I gave him some freedom this week. I let him come up with his own segment.
Luckily, it's not about gooning. I went across Reddit. It was horrible. I went to every corner, and I found some of the weirdest, craziest, and saddest stories.
Give me a good tagline. What's the segment called?
I killed an elderly man in front of his wife.
No. What's the segment called?
Oh.
Just make something up, Nathan.
What I found on Reddit today.
That's pretty good. All right. We're going to have 3 stories. Give me the first one.
One time, I mooned an old lady. Then I prayed for her to die.
Okay, wait. One time I mooned an old lady, and I prayed that she died.
Yeah. That she would die.
That she would die.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm not kidding. Whenever you were younger, we both grew up in, like, Catholic Christian homes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever pray for your internet to come back on? Dude, I'd have, like, lag in a game, and I'd go straight to praying. I'm like, please, Lord, I need to kill a person in Fortnite.
I thought it was all pattern-based. I thought, like, you know when your PS3 stops working?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're loading in Black Ops 2 Zombies, and then it freezes.
Away, you try to act like you're not.
Yeah, like you don't care.
Like you don't care.
You don't even want it to work.
Exactly. I kind of did that where I'd pray for it.
I had, like, rituals, like, pick up this controller, put it down. It was like doing a damn Easter eggs thing, where instead of finding out Richtofen's chocolate starfish, I'm playing the game I paid $300 for. Game system.
You know something? There's something funny about this kind of headline, because it's like, you moon an old lady. It seems like every single time something like that happens, like, let's say maybe they didn't intentionally moon the lady, which I hope not. You know, I hope they just accidentally did it.
I do. I hope it was intentional, because that'd be really, really funny.
It'd be crazy to intentionally do it and then wish they die. You're just an evil person. But, like, anytime, like, something accidental like that happens, like, if I'm talking because I don't like to curse in front of my elders, you know?
Right.
Sometimes, every single time I'm doing something like that, it seems like it's never like a 40-year-old person. It's always like an 80-year-old coming around the corner, hearing me talk about jacking my friend off, you know?
Yeah, you're in the car, jacking off, saying the words, not actually doing it. And you turn.
An old lady shows up. It's always an old
everywhere.
person. So I'm thinking that's what's happened, right?
I just spilled coffee on my cock.
Do you know how to drink? I actually don't know how that happened.
I spilled coffee on my cock. Damn it. You know what? Keep that in.
Yeah,
I
we're
want them to
keeping
know
that
what I
in.
go through.
All right, but continue the story, please, Nathan.
But yeah, it'd be really funny if someone intentionally did that. I would never do that.
Intentionally moon somebody and then go, you know what? I
hope
fucking
you
hate
die."
him. I hope you die.
I meant just mooning the old lady, but yeah, that too.
Because sometimes, like, you get caught into an embarrassing situation like that, you hope the person dies. I don't want anybody to hear that.
Okay. I was sitting in my car in a parking lot while my mom went to the grocery store. I'm not sure why, but when I was a kid, I thought I was voluptuously apparent to a degree where it made me embarrassed. I think it was I had the same problem as this kid. It was because my mom said something about the pants she bought were too small for my waist or something. To get to the bottom of this, I came up with a plan to see if I really had something to worry about. I took off my pants, lifted my ass up backwards, and tried to turn my head so I could see. Poor old grandma looking directly into my eyes.
Dude, she didn't look at his eyes.
No.
She looked at his eye. Dude, she looked at the gaping abyss.
The evil portal.
There was no hair there either. It's like a kid. She looked at a clean-shaven chocolate starfish.
After I got... We were like this, felt like minutes. Getting over the shock, I scrambled
Imagine
over...
it was minutes. The lady just never looked away. That kid was
Oh.
bent over, ass out. The lady just kept staring.
Getting
the lady
over the
liked
shock,
it.
I scrambled behind the passenger seat so she couldn't see me. I was worried she was going to tell somebody, but she looked really old, so I prayed to God that he would kill her and keep her to her grave. I'm nearly 20 now, so I'm assuming she's dead. I hope she didn't tell anyone.
I hope it'd be funnier if he ended that. Instead of I hope she didn't tell anybody. I hope she's dead. I think she's dead. I hope she died.
He's
Maybe
assuming.
God pulled through.
Well, let's check comments. She by No Wolf 80. She told everybody she met for the rest of her life about it. From the OGAI bot, she told her knitting circle, church group, and the whole town.
This kid is the talk of the town.
Help my hearts. This made me laugh out loud. Thank you. Oh, we don't care about
Listen, here in the old lady's defense, okay?
that. The person was 5 years old, by the way, for reference.
Okay. In the old lady's defense, listen.
Okay.
We've pissed in public places. You ever go to like piss in one of those single stalls bathrooms? You open it and there's a fucking kid in there and he did not lock the door.
Yeah, and he looks at you.
He looks at you holding his wiener. Dude, you think you're a pedophile. That happens, you think I'm going to fucking get arrested. It's cuz that kid just looks at you like this. And it's like that lady looked at that kid's ass, 5 years old. I don't think she could have sold anybody. That's incriminating. You stole a kid's ass.
5-year-old ass the other day.
It's like you look at that, for your heart stops if you see
Yeah.
a 5-year-old. Because I never seen a 5-year-old's ass, but I've walked in on a kid who didn't lock the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
You know
It's
when you're
fucking
like
scary.
you're sitting on a stall, you know, like you had to get in there so quickly. You run in, shut the door, sit down, and then you're just sitting there and you're like, "Ooh."
And then
And
you notice you're sitting on a kid.
No.
You didn't look at the
no,
stall.
No,
Yeah,
never
is that
happened to me.
No?
Sorry, Bill Cosby.
Hey.
The door's unlocked because you're
Herbie
in
derby.
such a rush. Kid walks in, just looks at you. Are you done?
Has that happened to you?
It has. And I go, no,
Listen.
no, I'm not.
Here's a story similar to that. I don't like using public restrooms,
I could have kicked the guy.
but I sat in one of the, to shit. I sat in a stall to shit, you know? I didn't want to piss. I shat to shit. This kid peeks under the stall, is on his back, slides under the stall like he's checking a car, looks up to me.
He had to check your oil.
He had to check my oil. It was fucking terrifying, Nathan. Because, like, you know what's worse than seeing a kid naked? A kid seeing you naked. That's like, now you might be a pedophile. That kid's seeing your penis. Why do we allow fucking public restrooms with urinals? A kid can walk in and just look at your cock.
You know what? Honestly, I don't know why we have urinals, period. They're so expensive.
Listen, why don't we just have fucking gender-neutral bathrooms? Legitimately. There's no reason for there not to be just bathrooms with stalls.
I don't like hearing everybody spill the tea, though.
I don't care. I really don't care. It's like, if there's a bathroom with just stalls, I don't care.
That's what we should have. All right, look. Would it really be that expensive to buy
Listen,
some?
either we have no urinals, just stalls,
That's the
or
move.
no urinals, no stalls, and a trough.
You want to know why America has stalls with little holes, the little cracks, and the big open spots?
Why?
Um,
To look at little boys?
no, that's why Hollywood has it. We'll talk more on that later.
No, that's why the Catholic monasteries have it.
They don't have stalls. It's like the military.
It's
They're
just open
just
area.
toilets.
That's
No.
funny.
But actually, toilets are cheaper. Urinals cost more. When we remodeled my house, it cost $2,000 for the whole bathroom.
Really?
Yep.
That's crazy.
We cut corners, obviously, but we get brand new toilet, brand new bed, all that stuff.
But hear me out. Instead of urinal, instead of toilets, you know,
Mm-hmm.
we just do a trough.
Like the old days, the
Dude,
70s.
Remember in first grade?
No.
In first grade at my school, they didn't have urinals. They just had a trough. You had to piss shoulder to shoulder some other guy. Air it out.
I mean, it saves room.
It does save room, but it's
It's cheap.
also weird as fuck.
It makes you a man, though.
That's, you know what? You
High
might be right
five.
on that. Come on. Men, we
Well,
need cell guard underwear. Protect our masculinity.
damn right, with a little zipper to pee out of. No, what I was saying, though, before you rudely interrupted, it was,
A zipper.
we could,
Dude.
Oh, yeah. Because the reason we have cracks in the stalls and all is because workplaces in America don't want you to sit down and enjoy your time. They want you to immediately get back up and go back to work. That is a fact. Urinals cost like $2,000 to $3,000. Our toilet cost $400 from H&H. Thank you.
All right. Listen.
Yep.
I love those stories, Nathan.
Thank you.
That was a good segment. You did good this week. And listen, where I think we're just about time. Do you want to say one more thing?
I love you guys.
I love you, Nathan.
I love you.
Our fans.
High five.
High five. Cellguard underwear.
Forever. Forever
and
and one day.
This has been Forever and a Day.
Forever and a day.
And this has been the C
Men.
Podcast.
We're not even bothering with the hyphen anymore. We get down with it.
Jimmy said the C
Hyphen
Men
Podcast.
The C
Hyphen
Men Podcast. Thank you for watching.